Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How are we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Honkai Star Rail, and this is going to be a fun one, at least for me, because I'm really enjoying it. I know a lot of people in my Discord, which if you want to ask questions about Honkai, in the link description down there below, in Super Secret Mangoville is where we talk about it, and other things, of course. And I notice people are sort of struggling with the simulated universe, and I've seen lots of videos out there saying go hunt, go nihility, go abundance maybe, but I haven't really seen anybody say go remembrance, which is what I go personally. And once I started going that, I've been like invincible and my DPS got higher, even though I don't actually use a DPS. Do note, this doesn't work on every world because some worlds like Colia are kind of immune to the freeze and make it very difficult. So this is the team I generally use, although it really doesn't matter who you use as long as you have two supports or a support even. I use the Fire MC, I use Natasha, I use Welt, and then I use March 7th or Asta or anybody else. This would work just as fine with anything that can survive. It doesn't matter how much damage you do. It doesn't matter anything whatsoever. You don't care about literally no damage. So you can go in with 0 DPS and still clear this super fast, assuming you get some of the required blessings. And if you don't get the required blessings, it'll just be slightly slower. So let's go through a run here. I'll just show you this, and I'll show you the fights too, because I think that's important. Again, my characters are not geared well either. Like, let's see if I can see my march right now. Let's see if I can see my march. And this is what I've been doing since I hit TL 40 as well. Like, my Welt here is on all purples. He's using a crit damage body with, how much crit rate do you have, Welt? 12.7%. My march here does have plus 12 pair of things here. Has plus 0 here, does nothing else. HP, this is probably speed. You know, not the greatest. My Natasha here has got all purple. The only one that's geared semi-decently is going to be my Fire MC, who still has a plus 6 purple. So just to give you an idea. So let's just jump into this. The goal is to pick as much remembrance as possible, and that is literally it. Everything goes on picking as much as possible and getting as much chances to get the important relics or whatever they're called as possible, blessings. And I always take Curio first because Galactic Big Lotto is really fun for me. Another thing I noticed is I don't take anything that improves my combat capabilities directly. I get things that improve my chances of getting things that improve my chances of combat. So the first little battles will be pretty slow once we get to the epic first elite if we don't have some of the key things, but you'll see here.
Survive or be destroyed.
And the reason why we take things like curios first, again, I could be wrong, this is how I do it and it works perfectly for me, is because even with Galactic Big Lotto, not only is it the most fun thing in the world, it is also you can replace it with a trapezoid or whatever it's called. So we go into here, we've got a remembrance, and we basically force reset blessing as much as possible. I'm also just realizing this is a bit too big for the screen. So how do I fix that here? Go like this. Let's just do like that. We'll be a little bit wonky today. So if this didn't have a remembrance, we would reset blessing and go for another remembrance here. We got another remembrance. I don't even care what they do. The goal is to just take as many as possible because a lot of the things stack up remembrance as much as you can, depending on how much remembrance you have. The other thing with Galactic Big Lotto, if you go down to 1% HP, it is fine because in general, nothing's going to hit you. You'll definitely have enough time to do all your stuff. And we're going to be doing damage through disassociation, which you can apply a bunch of different ways and does a ton of damage. So we can see, because we have our shielders too, there's just no damage going in. Without disassociation, we don't really do too much, but who cares, you know? I do this on my side screen when I'm having fun, and I don't have DPS gear. I've farmed, but I just don't get any. So we don't have any here, so we reset blessing. We found a remembrance, so we're just gonna grab that. And then we'll get our Path of Resonance remembrance. Galactic Big Lotto. I love it. It's so much fun. So now things start off frozen. We also have another Path of Resonance it's going to use, which does quite a bit of damage.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no
And
choice.
with Wealth as well, it pushes them back. It doesn't really matter, though. So another remembrance we're just going to take is damage taken by frozen enemies. Received. Easy. I also go in occurrence every single time because I like to save time when I'm doing this. I'd rather do this than the battles. And these pretty much never screw you over. And the other thing is, if there's a battle, you can just skip out of it. So I pick Tantalizing for this one. This usually gives me 3 stars. And then every 6 attacks, I can now freeze the enemy with Remembrance. And when that's upgraded is every 5 attacks. And that's way faster than doing a battle here. Yeah, randomly levels up 2 blessings. There we go. I love that. I love Galactic Big Lotto. And the cool thing about that is now I can turn that into another curio. So we're just going to take the damage here. 3-star blessing, lose 80% of their HP. It doesn't matter. So we've got after breaking an enemy weakness, apply disassociation on them. Honestly, usually I have to reset way more than this, but I'm gonna accept this. So the first one I take is there is a high chance of reducing all enemies' freeze resistance. After that, I take the regenerate energy, and then I take Aeonian River. I don't know what's the right thing to do, but anything that reduces resistances is always great. And of course, one of the cool parts about this is you can cycle through all your people here. And I hit it with the wrong unit, so we don't have weakness, but that doesn't matter because it starts broken, even though we're at 20% HP here. And remember, we have no DPS on our team, so remember that. Look how little damage we actually do as characters. But once we start popping disassociation and get the big combo going, you'll really see the damage. It's insane. I love it so much, and I love that I can just tank it out. You can full auto everything as well, and of course, if you want to manual, you can manual.
That's better.
Things basically never get to move. Very, very few, and often if they get 2 turns, March will counterattack in like that and freeze them again. You do not need March for this. Anybody works. I just like using her because she's cute. In true Mango fashion.
Watch this awesome move.
So of course, if you have like a level 60 seal, that's insane. You're gonna be fine with other things, but this isn't for you. This is for people like me who don't have the gear ready for their seal, or are waiting for Jing Yuan or something like that. So see the damage we took there from when they lost their frozen? That's the type of damage they're going to be taking basically every single hit once we get all the stuff going along.
Survive or be destroyed.
And it's actually very rare to get them, have them get abilities off. You can see they're frozen again already. There we go. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Nap time. And once they're unfrozen, they'll take some damage, but this is just going to do it anyway. And you can see I do like nothing with my characters. So we got another remembrance. So we've actually get really good stuff here. So after we attack a frozen enemy, we now apply disassociation to them. And this is what I mean here. See, we have these 2 ones here. Both of these are basically useless now. Galactic Big Lotto, of course, is a chance, but this one is useless. So what we can do is take the Shining Trapezohedron die and hope we get something like the stamps, whatever they are. The Sealing Waxes. This gives us more and more blessings here, and we also get 2 more blessings here. So by doing this, we got all this stuff from the original ones, and now we have a chance of 4 here. So we got another abundance one, we got a destruction, we got an abundance. So we only got 3 of the 4, and now we're still going to be looking for that Trapezoid Zodron thingy majig every time we go into this. I always pick curios here again because of that reason. And we're going to do this Chaos Tramites. God damn, I'm butchering every word. Again, just because this gives us free blessing resets. We don't care about actual combat power. I love how she has a bazooka or rocket launcher. So now we should be doing a lot more damage. So you'll notice as we apply frozen and
Survive or be
disassociation,
destroyed.
they'll
There is no
start
other
taking
choice.
huge chunks of their HP out. Even something like Natasha's skill 1 will take like 30% HP off of Chapard at the end. Disassociation, they're all frozen. If they ever get a turn, they take infinite damage. And this works on bosses, so keep that in mind. So we didn't get anything here, so we're just going to reset the blessing. We got the extra one. We didn't get anything here. We're just going to reset the blessing. And we didn't get anything here, so from this point, what I try to do is just boost my energy gain or speed in some rate. And none of these really do that, so I'm just going to grab crit rate. And this is also really good for, I forget what these guys are called. So we just slow it down, and then we shoot it with a rocket launcher. Oh, no, we missed! Oh, he almost got away. So starting off frozen. So this is the harder one to kill because it protects his units. And sometimes auto does weird things. But it should be fine here. So the goal on this one is to
Survive or be destroyed.
bring as many things down.
There is
You can
no
actually
other choice.
manual this one if you want, because it is kind of not important. You don't need these, but it's more fun if you actually get the stuff from them. You can see it's frozen as well here. You can just start hitting it. Disassociation now. We can pop this again to do a bunch of damage.
Time for some hardship.
And then we can do this, do a bunch of damage again. Yeah, so you can take the trotters. That's what they're called, trotters, no problem. I think it's still got like over a turn left before it can run away, and it's frozen, and its action bar is way down there still. So yeah, we'll just auto. There's no chance this guy's getting away. So it's unfrozen now, and it's dead.
Survive or be destroyed.
So you can see how this
There
is
is no other
working and
choice.
how much fun it is. And if you use something like Asta instead and take more turns, you stack more of the stuff. So we're going to skip all these. We don't care about anything but remembrance. So this is one of the reasons why we get as many remembrance as possible. This one, for every blessing or remembrance, a team has an enemy's chance to resist frozen decreases by 6%, stacking up 6 times. So that's 36% right there. And then we get another one here. Character skill and ultimate damage increase damage against frozen. Doesn't matter. We're just going to take it. It's probably smarter to take some non sometimes, but I really enjoy just taking as many remembrance as possible. And then you can get to the second tier of the upgrade, or if you're lucky, you can get the third Path of Resonance, which is hilarious having them all.
Nap time.
And the right play, thinking about that, is probably taking the gold, because that means less chance that shows up and more chance I get remembrance golds. Thinking about it, but that's too much thought process. The reason I do this is because there's no thought process. It's just
This awesome move.
super fun. All frozen. Doesn't take a turn. Immediately
Survive or
refrozen
be
again,
destroyed.
because
There is no
every
other
6
choice.
attacks something hits, it freezes them. And when that's upgraded, which we will try to upgrade at the end, it will be every 5 attacks. So enemies have a chance of becoming frozen when they fall low HP. We'll just take that. Our second one we take is regenerate energy, and then when we freeze them, we get extra energy with this. So ends up adding up to a boatload here. So we got another occurrence. Just spam through this. What do we got here? Join the challenge and achieve victory within 4 turns. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. So if you want to make sure you get this done, you can manual it, because then you get a little bit of extra power. But again, I never do this when I'm actually doing this. But we might as well. I actually don't think we'll be able to kill it in time. We're still missing the key blessing to get the damage rolling.
You can't run.
But all that means is we'll just lose one. Just use one blessing if we can't do it. We can freeze them all again.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
We can freeze them all again. Go like that. So it breaks there, and one of the blessings breaks the disassociation all the time, which is when the damage comes in. We should actually do this in time.
There is no other choice.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Yeah, we should do this in time, I think. Yeah, oh yeah. It's so much damage when it actually, like, goes off.
You can't run.
Abundance, Remembrance. After a character uses their ultimate, a random enemy gains ice weakness. That one's actually insane for the final boss. Another one here, another Remembrance. We might actually hit the final tier of Remembrance, which is very, very, very rare. So if you want, you can debuff the boss here. And this should give us another 3-star, and hopefully it's the right one.
Survive or be destroyed.
There's often times when you're against Dupard at the end that he just, like, he doesn't even get to summon his ads. He's so frozen, and it's just a beautiful thing. So good. And the damage from the it's so funny. They're just immediately refrozen. Immediately. Look at the damage he takes. Frozen immediately next turn. Doesn't even get his instant turn. Immediately frozen.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no
Unfair.
choice.
And this is what I mean by it doesn't matter your units, right? Like, you can use anybody you want. You can use 3 shielders and Natasha if you want. Although the start might be a little harder. Or you could even use Seal. Seal, like, adding a damage dealer into this would be good as well. So Elation. Elation's the worst. So we've got 2 resets. Nihility, Preservation. Come on! Remembrance. No, we didn't get it. So there's a couple things you can do here. I don't like taking this one because I find if I ever lose a battle, I die to that somehow. So I'm just going to take heals can be blasted, but it doesn't matter. No, I'm going to take this one. I don't need anything. So we've got Seal of Remembrance. Okay, I'll take that. So we get a Remembrance now, and now we have a higher chance of Remembrance. So that's a little unfortunate. That's where we get our big power boost is off that boss usually. So we're probably going to be doing the boss here without that big power boost. It'd be nice here from this curio if we got the Trapehedroid thing. We didn't. So we can level up to Blessings, more likely to hit to Remembrance. Of course, we hit an Abundance. Transaction, we'll just run through. I'm a little sad we don't get the big DPS on the last boss. Maybe I'll do a run and show that as well. Ooh, purchase 1 blessing of 1 to 3-star rarity. This could be it. This could be it. Remembrance? Nope. Remembrance? Oh, I thought that was it. So when disassociation is removed from an enemy, there's a chance for them to become frozen again, which keeps them frozen longer. And of course, that gives us the final path of resonance there. That's awesome. I'm actually gonna, usually I take occurrence every time, but I want to try to get the very important Remembrance one, which we still have not gotten. I'll show it in the book after as well.
Nap time.
Basically what it does is that big damage you see when they lose their frozen, like right there, that will happen every time you hit them essentially.
There is no other choice.
So cool. It's just unfair, guys. So not here. Remembrance. Enemies with disassociation take increased damage. We'll take that one. Not here. Come on, give us a yellow. Remembrance. I kind of want to skip this one. I'm gonna skip. Usually I would take this, but I really want to risk getting the higher one. We didn't get it, which is a little bit unfortunate. So we're just going to get that for like a 4 speed boost. Okay, so we're not going to have it for the boss here. And what we'll do here is open in the enhance screen. We've only got 129, so we can't upgrade this one, which is the one I like to do. So what we're going to upgrade is the one that gives us more freeze resistance reduction there.
Victory
We can go to the boss here. We can debuff him and then just blast him with Natasha. And you can see here, Japard doesn't have an ice weakness, but with see that 14% damage right there?
There is no other choice.
Right from just the frozen. So now we gave him an ice weakness as well.
Watch this awesome move.
And again, this is like a third of the damage as you would have with the other blessing. Oh, he might get... Oh, he summoned his ads. That's too bad. Oh, he's frozen again. It's so good. Okay, so... Here we go. Girl power, do this. Now we can use all our abilities. You can see they do no damage too, because by the time they take a turn, everybody's got massive shields, right?
Watch this awesome move.
And you can see my March has like 1900 HP, so she is not tanky. So right now we're breaking the shield here. And of course, if you manual this, it's so fast. Like, I don't want to be hitting the ads right now, and that's what the auto is doing, but I'm not too worried.
Survive or be destroyed.
Easy.
There is no other choice.
So the shield's gone. Now we can start doing damage. It's just funny when your Natasha shoots them and they lose like 30% HP on a boss. See, look at that. Back to frozen.
Watch this awesome move.
And now he's gonna take a ton of damage again. Oh, he recovered from frozen. Oh, he's gonna get an ability. Oh no. Oh no, we're dead. Oh, just kidding.
Try that again.
On to the final phase here.
Stay focused.
And if I don't do this remembrance strat, it takes me like literally 10 times the amount of time. And this is my slower run. With the good blessing, it's so much. This is the only place that can actually be like maybe dangerous if you have really bad luck with your blessings. Like I've had my March die a few times because she's just so weak. But the rest of them can just 3-man it, no problem.
Survive or be destroyed. There is
So
no
we've
other
got to kill the
choice.
ads. Well, we don't have to, but that's what the auto's gonna do. Oh, he recovered from frozen. And I think these guys have really high resist. I think they have really high resist. So that's one of the reasons this place can maybe get dangerous. Because he should have been frozen like 6 times over. Like Japard has been frozen like 6 times in this time. There we go. We got a frozen there. Recovered. It's fine. There we go. We broke the shield, so now we'll start doing some damage.
Stand down.
Or maybe it's the Japard
Survive
shield that's
or
making
be
them resist
destroyed.
more.
There is no other choice.
This is my jam, guys. This makes me so satisfied. Look at. He recovered from frozen, took disassociation, got frozen again, recovered, got frozen again, recovered, got frozen again. It's just insane. Absolutely redonkulous.
A delicate operation.
So we'll just leave this here, and let me show you the other blessings to look out for. So we can take a look at the simulated universe. We'll go to the index, go to blessings. You can see that's all I do, right? Because I don't have a lot of the other ones done because I just haven't bothered. Okay, so we have this one here. Anything that does disassociation is A tier or S tier, or if we're talking about tier lists now, triple S God tier. Where is it here? Which one am I thinking of? Where is it? So, oh yeah, here we go. So attacking an enemy with disassociation will remove disassociation and deal damage equal to 150% of the disassociated removal damage. And this one is up to 200%. So this basically means every time you hit somebody with disassociation, they're going to remove it and deal a ton of damage. And after it's removed, there's a 75% chance to freeze them again. So they basically take obnoxious amounts of damage, like 200% of the damage that guy was taking when he got unfrozen. So if you have this one here combined with anything else with disassociation, especially this one here, and especially where is it the other disassociation one, you know what I'm saying here. Yeah, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane. And this one is great too. This is what allows you to keep them frozen if you don't have like the super combo. Like this one right here will be enough to keep them frozen to get going. So yeah, that's my team. It's super fun, and I just keep it on auto because you can do 33 runs of these a week for extra rewards, and that's what I've been doing. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to you later. Bye everybody.